all your troubles in your bowl. Keep back and smile, smile, smile.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Nem's MRE. Today I have something different. If any of you have watched my channel before, you will know that I did a British 12-hour ration pack which contained some beef jerky. And as some of you know, it didn't go down too well. So the beef jerky was actually out of date. It was about 5 or 6 years out of date. And it was really, I had a bad experience tasting that. And it was my first taste of beef jerky. Now I'm in the UK, so beef jerky, we can get it here, but it's not everywhere and there's not that much variety. I have managed to pick up a couple of packets. Now these ones do say that they are British beef, so it's still gonna not probably be exactly the same as American beef jerky, but I thought I'd give it a go anyway to give it more of a fair chance, because last time, like I said, I didn't have anything to compare it to, and that was a really bad impression to have of my first impression of beef jerky. So I've got some that are now in date, and we're just going to try them and see what I think. And I am going to try and get hold of some original American beef jerky, because I'm pretty sure that's still going to be different to the ones that I've got here, the UK version. But we'll give it a go and see. And I also got a bag of pork scratchings. I like these anyway, but I've not tried this particular brand. So, and I'm not sure if in America you have something similar. So I thought they'd kind of go together anyway. They're a salty snack, and yeah, I thought I'd just try them as well. So we got 3 packets here. 2 packets were from the Co-op, which is a local store to me, and one is barbecue flavour beef jerky, and one is rib eye flavour beef. What does it say? Biltong. So this says marinated strips of lean British beef, and then this says marinated strips of British beef. So I'm assuming they're the same thing, just different flavours. And then this was a different brand that I managed to find. Again, you can see the English flag. So this is British pack. British and Irish beef. This is traditional barbecue. Gluten and allergen free. So this one looks good too. Obviously it's the same flavour as this one, but it'd be nice to see the two brands if they taste any different. So let's go ahead and get these open and see what we actually have here. So which one should I try first? Maybe we'll try this one. So my trusted knife here. I did show a quick review on my last video. If anyone wants to see it, I'll tag it down below. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Now, first impressions. So remember, the only impression I have of beef jerky was I'm sure it was 6 years out of date packet. It was dry, it was really smelly, it was just disgusting, and almost did make me be sick on camera. So, first impression of this is it doesn't look dry like the other bag did. It actually looks a lot better. Let me get a plate so we can open this up so you can all see. Okay, so I've got my tray out so that I can tip these out and you can see them better. So I'm going to go ahead and smell this first. Okay, on first smell, it does smell similar to the last one I had, however not as rancid. It does have a strong beefy smell, but yeah, it's nowhere near what it was in that other packet. Okay. So it's obviously got the little gel pack there to keep it fresh. Okay, so on first impressions, like I said, if you haven't seen my other video, go and have a look at it, because it was like little tiny pieces of coal. It just dried up, broke up, and it wasn't very good. So this, on first impressions, I can see it looks a lot more fleshy. It's a lot more, yeah, it's not as dry. It's got a bit of a, yeah, bit elasticy there, which was, because I haven't tried it, I didn't know what to expect, but that's what I envisioned. It should look like something like this, and not what I got in the other packet. So again, I'm probably not going to get a true flavour of this, because it's still not American. This is a British one and just a standard corner shop brand. So, but let's see and see what we've got. So like I said, it does smell okay. It's not bad. Okay. The other one was definitely off, because this tastes absolutely nothing like the other one did. This is chewy. It's dry, but it's not dry, if that makes sense. Let's yeah, it's chewy and it's dry, but not dry to the state that I felt like I was eating a piece of cardboard. Like, this is it's got chewiness to it. When you're chewing it, it's giving flavour. Strong beef flavour. It's not like anything I've ever tried before. I mean, I've had roast beef, I've had steak, I've had beef flavoured items as well. But that's, yeah, it's not anything like I've tried before. But, yeah, it's not bad, actually. It's a bit like eating the fatty bit of the beef joint, maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and try this one. This was the barbecue flavoured one. Okay, so first look is this looks lighter in colour, a bit pinkier than the original one here. So smell this. Okay, this smells. It smells like a Big Mac. That smells like a McDonald's Big Mac. That smells good. So maybe that tastes like the bacon. Okay, I won't tip it all out. There's plenty there. Okay, what is this? So this, again, it's not dried up. It's dry, obviously I know it's dry, that's what jerky is. But it's not like the other one was. The other one was so dried, you just went like that and it was, oh, horrible. So, yeah, check my other videos so you can see the texture of the last one to these. Obviously this is fresh, so it's good. It's good to eat. But yeah, this looks good. Like I said, it smells like a Big Mac. It smells really, really nice. Let's try a smaller piece to start with. Let's try this. It's good. Much more chewier than this one. Maybe that's the flavouring in it. But yeah, that's good. Lots of flavour. You can definitely taste the barbecue. It's like a smoky barbecue flavour, like those bacon ration crisps that you get. It's actually not too bad. I quite like that. Let's try another piece. It's obviously chewy, but nothing's making me want to be sick. It's actually nice. It's almost like the streaky bacon, but not crispy. Chewy. Yeah, it's good. I like it. I'd still like to try an American one though, because who knows if it's the same or not. I don't know, but I'll keep looking. There are some shops here in the UK that do a limited selection of overpriced American produce, but I will try to get my hands on a couple of American beef jerky packets and we can try those. So this was another barbecue flavour, but this one was slightly different. It was gluten free. So let's try this one. Okay, so on looks, it looks the same as the barbecue one I had there. Okay, this one smells different. This one doesn't smell as nice as the barbecue one here. This one, I don't know, it smells barbecuey, but not like a Big Mac. Okay, let's pour it all out. So let's see. So as you can see, they look pretty similar. I'm hoping you can see in this light. They do look similar. If you put them together, you wouldn't even probably know the difference here. It's a lot lighter in colour than the one on here, as you can see. Yep. Much more pinky reddy colour, whereas this is more brown. Looks a lot more dried out than this one. This does look more hydrated than the original beef jerky there. So it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell as good as the second one. Much softer. It's not as rubbery. This one was like a bit rubbery, but this one's much more light. Not as chewy. You could swallow it quite easily, just chew and swallow, whereas this one you'd have to chew a little bit and then swallow. But the overall flavour of that one is actually really nice. This is good. So, you know, when I'd done that video, I was actually terrified of beef jerky, and I said I was never going to try beef jerky again in my life because that was a really bad experience. But I did comment below and say that it wasn't fair to do a review and write off beef jerky. It was too many years out of date. That was an unfair judgment to make. So, and like I said, this is British version, so maybe it's still not worth judging on, but it's a lot more nicer, and I actually enjoyed it. I actually like it. I prefer the flavoured ones than the original, and there are a couple of other flavours I've seen in another supermarket, so I will try to get those and try those flavours as well. I think it was teriyaki, so that would be interesting. But yeah, these are good, but it's interesting, even though these are two the same flavour, they're completely different texture. Okay, and then last but not least, we have the pork scratchings. Now, I don't know if you get these in America. I'm sure you probably do, and they're probably called something different. We get them, we call them pork scratchings or pork crackling, pork rind, something like that. So basically, they are just fried pork fat. So it says perfectly crispy pork scratchings, hand cooked and seasoned. So that's quite common here for pork scratching. They are all hand cooked in the UK. And this is real pork crackling since 1974. I do actually love pork crackling. But like I said, I've not tried this packet. This is additive free, gluten free. That seems like everything's going gluten free now. So let's have a look what we have. Wow. Okay, so that was like half the bag, not all the bag. Now these are really high in protein. So they're really good if you're following like a keto diet or anything. They are really good. So as you can see, this is a huge one we have here. This is the best way to describe it. So as you can see, they're like rock hard. I don't know if I mind. Yep. Should be an ASMR, shouldn't it? Yeah, they're really hard. So obviously that's the pork rind, the pork skin. And then inside here is the fatty bit, which obviously puffs up when they hand cook it. And I think it is, I'm sure it's like double fried or double cooked. It says that they are delicately cooked in a small batches to give a delicious, rich and buttery texture to the best taste in the land. So this is from Staffordshire. So let's go ahead and try a small piece first, because something like that would take forever to chew. So this one, okay, so this one looks good. Nice piece of skin, good amount of fat on it there as well. My favourite. So these are normally salted as well. They never come really plain. They're always like salted or seasoned with some kind of salty flavour anyway. It just says cooked and seasoned. It doesn't actually say what seasoning's on there. But let's give this a smell. Yeah, it smells like old fat. The kind that if you've cooked a pork roast joint, left it in the baking tray, and then it has that, the oil and the fat that's come from the pork has that smell. So that's what it smells like, but it does smell salty as well. Let's try. That is so good. I love the way this fat bit here, it just like melts in your mouth. It's, oh, and the outside is crunchy and then that bit melts in your mouth. That is my favourite all-time snack. if over crisps or anything like that, I'd always choose pork scratchings. I don't know how good they are for you if you're eating high quantities of them, but as a light snack and something, they are so good. So let's see. So this one looks like it's got lots of pepper on it. So it's obviously the seasoning, salt, pepper maybe. Let's try one more. Really good. Not over flavoured, not over seasoned. Oh, it does say on the back of the packet, I don't know if you can see, but I'll read it to you. It says that it's spices. It's dill seed, paprika, thyme, and something that I can't read. Fenugreek. Okay, something like that. But that's obviously what the seasoning is on it, and it actually complements it really well. So yeah, overall, I'm now a fan of jerky, if that's what they are meant to taste like. Like I said, I will get the American one to do a true comparison. But yeah, it's a thumbs up from me, and I can now dismiss and honestly say that there was people that were commenting on that video saying that's how beef jerky is supposed to taste. If this is true beef jerky, that one was definitely not right and was not meant to taste like that. And I'm glad I didn't eat any more of it, because I could have probably been ill. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the beef jerky. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you're new to me, please like, share and subscribe. If you've been here before, then just check out my other videos, and thanks for watching. Until next time, over and out, Nems MRE.